Isn't this convenient? The braai area, and then over here we have some fresh chicken living in a flower pot and laying eggs. Okay, so this used to be my braai area when I still lived here. Yeah, now every time I see this place, because it's not going to ruin, but it's not used at all anymore. Anyway, so now that used to be my day bed. Now it's just a foundation. And then over there, that was like a little area where you used to sit under a little roof. Now you see the three remaining poles here. This was part of, I don't know what you call it in English, drukgang, where you put cattle in to, I don't know, dehorn them and tag ears and whatever, that my grandfather built. So I took, because yeah, later on we got nice metal ones and whatnot, but then I took these old, what do you call this, eucalyptus trees. He harvested them and built the thing and whatnot and blah blah. Okay, so you can still kind of see a little dam. Now there is a few ducks and geese still around, but the little dam doesn't look too sharp anymore. But this used to be a nice area to sit and just watch them on a Sunday. Okay, anyway, so let's find a spot and do some knife things. Okay, now while I have you, this thing over here, the pole doesn't actually match it, but if you see this big piece of this piece, the big one at the top, can you see the marks on it, whatever? This is a piece of rock, same thing that my grandfather chiseled out of a bigger piece of rock. I just placed it on those two concrete things many years ago, and it had a okay, I'm going to point with my toe now, a branch from there to there. Okay, that had a bit of a crook in it. Anyway, then you would hang this thing, well, or take leather when you were making rime, I don't know, leather lashings for, what are we going to call this? Tackle? I don't know, to harness cows and make things for chairs and whatever. Anyway, so when you were, I suppose, standing, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, then you would take this thing and you would put the, what do you call it, the leather, tie it to this piece of wood, and then you would spin this thing up and down for like the whole day until the leather became supple and workable. You would use the rawhide and you would, like, I don't know what you call it, get it soft. Anyway, so I remember us doing that a lot when I was young. I don't know why, because we could buy stuff and we don't live that far away from big places, but still. Okay, there we have a few ducks that's running around. Okay, and I think this seems like a nice spot to sit down and do my knife things. Okay, good day world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Today we are going to do our final and full review on this RIGH knife, so I can send it on to its rightful owner. Okay, RIGH knives. This knife is wonderful. Looks very cool. Like I said, this didn't look like my style of knife, the very tactical looking knife. RIGH knives, if you want to know where to get them, it will be in the description. The very abrupt tanto, the big finger choil, the straight handle, it feels very sharp and straight and clean almost looking. Okay, I prefer, you know, the wood and the whatnot and stuff, but I must say this knife truly surprised me with its beautiful orange liners, N690 blade, nice hollow grind, extremely thin behind the edge. This thing is fantastic. The G10 has been sculpted beautifully. Even this sharp bit here that I thought would bother me, if you hold the knife, can you see my hand, like in a normal hammer grip or a saber grip, it is fantastic. Okay, if you hold it like that, it is fantastic. And I suppose the way it looks, it is more tactically inclined. Look at the tip on that thing. How can you see that? Let me just try to turn it. Okay, quite strong, but when you look at the bottom, it's, what side are we looking at now? Okay, it's a razor blade over here. Okay, let's do a few specs on this. I'm not going to cut things again. I already did a few shorts and a few videos on it. There we go. Blade length 9 centimeters. Overall looks about 20 centimeters. Blade in inches. 3 3/4, and then overall 8 inches flat. Like I said, N690 G10, beautiful orange liners. This thing looks and works and cuts fantastic. Okay, I know this is not a food prep knife, but I was cutting tomatoes with it, slicing pieces of orange, limes for drinks. The kydex on this thing is beautiful, and it's beautifully done. Then we have this big loop over here. I didn't use the loop, I just carried the whole thing in my pocket like that. But it's still fantastic. And it looks cool. Look at that. That looks super cool. Okay, so this is going to be my RIGH knife video. Hein, thank you very much for allowing me to play with this for a while. And then RIGH Knives, Righard, Meyer. All the links and stuff will be in the, can you see my finger, description again. Go to him, check out the stuff he does. If you don't see something that you like there, I'm pretty sure you can contact him from his website. And yes, wonderful package, wonderful knife. I truly enjoyed this. Okay, stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye. Okay, we're going to check on the beehives. Like I said, there's one that I started many years ago that's still going, but it's just a normal box that I used. And then the other ones here, well, some of them were damaged in a fire, but at least they are still producing and still going. But this is somebody else that actually asked my parents if they could start their bee colony over here. And it's great because now occasionally the old people get some free honey, and I occasionally get some free beeswax. Oh, there's one that fell off his stand. I don't think I'm gonna be tough enough to pick it up. Okay, look at all the little happy bees going in and out. Okay, let's not make them too angry because it's me and the little guy here. Hello, bees. Okay, I only see 3 of them now. There used to be like a whole circle of them over here, and then mine is there against the dam. I'll go show you if I can see it now. It's quite an overcast day, but I see that the bush cutter has been working because everything looks nice and clean around here. And then over there's the dam. I'm not going to fight through this to get there now. Okay, and then there's the tank stand, if you can see it, to supply water pressure, and then the overflow goes over here into the dam, which is quite full. And then from here, when we still had cattle, it would run that way to a ball valve and things, and then they would have their drinking troughs over there. Now this is pretty much, I don't even think there's any fish left in here, because I know my father had like Kirpers in here at some stage. Tilapia, I think, is the nice word. Okay, stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye.